everyone, welcome back to Chill Vibes Only. Today's video is going to be 3 tips on how to attract what you want in your life. So these 3 tips have really helped shift my mental focus and also my environment to attract more of what I'm trying to invite into my life, which personally for me right now is more positivity, more success and growth, and then also just less clutter. So I hope you guys find this video helpful, and we'll get started. So the first tip that I have when trying to attract stuff into your life is obviously to get really clear on your intentions. So write a list down, figure out what is it that you want. Do you want a successful career? What does that career look like? What industry is it in? Do you want a relationship? What's that relationship look like? Do you want a dog? What's the dog look like? Like, think about things that you actually want to attract and bring into your life. Maybe it's just changing your mental thought pattern so you want to have more positive thoughts. Whatever it is, get really clear on what you want. After you get clear on what you want, you're going to want to start to think about those things on a daily basis. So make sure you set aside time each and every single day to focus on attracting that into your life. So you can use self-affirmations of, like, if you want to be a positive thinker, you just want to have more positivity in your life, you can say to yourself, like, I am positive. I'm a positive thinker. I see the positive in situations. I attract positivity to me. Stuff like that is going to help rewire your brain, because our thoughts matter and our thoughts create our reality. So the words that you say and the thoughts that you think are super, super important. They're very, very powerful, and you want to use them wisely. If you find yourself veering off course and you're having negative thoughts, or you're having counter thoughts to what you actually want to attract, become aware of those and then switch it. So make sure you have certain statements in your head that you say, like, say you do find yourself in a negative confrontation with someone, you can say, you know, this situation was negative, however, I am attracting more positive ones in the future, or I'm changing the way I'm responding to this to be in a more positive light. So just changing our thoughts can be the most powerful first step that we can take when trying to attract those things to us, because when we start thinking about things, we start to see those things more in our life and we will pick up on them more. So change your thoughts is the first tip. The second tip is to change your environment. So if you want to be positive, make sure your environment reflects positivity. Make sure it's bright, clean, not cluttered, spacious. If you don't have a ton of space, use it wisely. Put up positive quotes. Like, make your environment a place that's going to reflect what you're trying to attract, because it's going to make your attention focus on those things. So if your thoughts do wander and you look up on the wall and you see that quote or you see that reminder, it's going to help bring you back to it. So making sure our environments are set up to help make us the most successful as possible. If you're in a bad or toxic environment, consider leaving it or finding a way to disengage from it as often as possible, so you can work on attracting what you want into your life more. And then my third and final tip, this is something I learned from a friend of mine. She was doing a course, and I think a lot of people talk about this online, but think about the 5 people who you spend your most time with. And it could be people who you might want to spend time with and may not want to, right? It could just be part of your coworkers or your boss, but think about those 5 people who you surround yourself with and ask yourself, do those people have the qualities of the things that you're trying to attract in your life? Or is there someone who you could surround yourself with instead who has that quality or has maybe that thing that you're trying to attract? When we surround ourselves with people who are in line with what we want and who we want to become, we level up to those people. Just like if we surround ourselves with people who aren't like that and then we fall victim, we can level ourselves down as well. So making sure that even if you do have to spend time with someone who might not attribute what you're trying to attract, being really aware of that. So you can say, okay, I have to see this person today at this time because maybe I work with them. I know that they have these qualities I don't want, so I'm going to make sure I make this kind of like almost invisible shield or bubble between me and that person, so I don't pick up on what they're putting out, and instead I stay true to what I'm trying to attract in my life and focus on that. And then also, yeah, making sure we have space in our lives for people who do have the things that we want to attract and qualities that we do want to inhibit, so we can level ourselves up to those people. So write those 5 people down and see, are these people bringing in the things that I want to attract in my life, and then maybe reworking or restructuring your relationships with those people. So yeah, those are 3 little handy tips on how to attract what you want into your life. So first, making sure our intention and what we want is very clear, and then we clear out our thoughts to revolve around that intention. Then we set ourselves up in the best environment for that. So we make sure that our environment and our space is going to make it open and accessible for us to attract what we want. And then lastly, we think about who we surround ourselves with, and we are very conscious to our relationships and how they affect what we're trying to attract. So I hope you guys found today's video helpful. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe because that really helps this channel, and I'll see you guys shortly for another video.